So while most use social networking as a place to brag, boast, and display dirty laundry, this can lead to inadequate feelings of jealousy and hate. This can also cause feelings of fear of being alone. It causes a lot of anxiety because with social networking, we can communicate 24/7 with each other, so we rely on everyone else for our entertainment. Let's see here. It affects our mental health, causing people to detach from reality and be more prone to sadness, depression, and exaggerated mental states. So now we're going to review some stats with cyberbullying. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in 2009 reported that 81% of youth agree that bullying online is easier to get away with than bullying in person. That doesn't mean that bullying in person is worse than bullying online. They're the same exact. They're all bullying. Only 1 in 10 victims will inform a parent or trusted adult of their abuse. So what are the current laws we have for cyberbullying? According to StopBullying.com, Idaho only has 4 laws related to cyberbullying. To sum it up, here's what they consist of. The category assault and battery, student harassment, intimidation, and bullying. Local school boards and their internet policy has to be renewed every 5 years, which is a really long time. School attendance, a child can be expelled or removed from school entirely if found of cyberbullying. And schools keeping a safe and regulated environment and providing protection to students. There's no federal law that specifically applies to bullying. In some cases, when bullying is based on color or race or gender or sex, the bullying overlaps with harassment, and schools are legally obligated to address it. Currently, the New York State Senate is proposing that suicide by cyberbullying, also known as bullycide instead of suicide, will be classified as second-degree manslaughter, Class C felony. A fine of up to $100,000 and 40 years in prison. Some would say that's a really extreme, harsh punishment, but I believe that if we gave this to offenders, it would send a message to all the other offenders out there and prevent bullying. So we discussed laws focusing on preventing cyberbullying, but what can parents do to prevent cyberbullying? So if you have kids, don't brush it off. Take harmful and threatening posts to the police station. Print off all records of cyberbullying. Keep open communication with your children so that they can come to you as a safety net and provide support to them. Be aware that your child may inadvertently become a cyberbully themselves by retaliating and defending themselves, but teach them the vicious cycle that this can cause. Warn school teachers and counselors and principals if this is happening to your kid. So without proper punishment for cyberbullying in place, we're holding the door open for more tragedies. In 2013, 10 suicides were reported in relation to cyberbullying. I believe we should remove sites that allow you to post anonymously, like Ask FM, because there's no reason a person should be able to post anonymously if they can't say it with a name to it or say it to someone's face. It's probably not worth mentioning anyways. So today I hope you have learned the negative effects social networking has on cyberbullying. And tell yourself today that if you're a teenager, you'll respect others and protect your friends or peers. If you're a parent, you'll make yourself aware of child's interactions via the internet. Don't let it be too late. Speak up and protect your community by raising your voice and taking preventative measures to end cyberbullying. And then I just have a collage here of kids that have taken their life due to cyberbullying. And you can just see they look like normal, sweet little children, but they've had to deal with a lot of harassment and a lot of bullies. And so that wraps it up for my speech today. Thanks for joining me.